Maybe I won't get this baby out.
Casey and Grace are going to share bedrooms.
Chloe's going to sleep on the floor.
We don't know my baby, so we let the government.
I think I'm like closest with Chloe.
She's so good.
Might not even have met someone.
Really? Who?
Hey TVG fam!
So today is a pregnancy Q&A that you guys have been asking for.
Wait, it's just a pregnancy one?
Yeah.
So should I leave now or?
Obviously you're going to be thinking, where is Dad? But we thought we'll just keep this as a girly one, so you've just got us three today.
You are welcome.
So one of the most asked questions was actually, what cravings do I have? So we're actually going to turn that into a video where I'll be getting all the others to try my pregnancy cravings, so make sure you watch out for that one.
Bit of dish soap. Chewing on a sponge.
How old would she be to have her own bedroom? And would Chloe have to share bedrooms with Sophie when the baby gets their own room?
So around 22 is
Yeah.
when she can have her own room.
So I personally don't rush to put the babies in their own room, and I think because me and Joel know this is definitely our last, I think I really take my time and just keep her a baby as long as possible and keep her in my room.
15 years later.
Yeah, imagine. But yes, so obviously at our house we will have to get somebody to share, so Casey and Grace are going to share bedrooms. I haven't told them yet.
Absolutely not.
No, Sophie and Chloe will share. Actually, we went on holiday and they shared a bedroom and really loved it, and since then they keep asking most nights if they can sleep together in the same room. So we've decided we're going to get them some beds and change the rooms so that they can share. So
Chloe's going to sleep on the floor, Sophie gets the
yeah. Well, I was debating whether to get them a bunk bed or two single beds, and I was like, they're going to fight over who wants to be on the top
Can they
bunk.
not keep Sophie's bed? And
Oh,
both
Sophie
sleep
won't
in
want to
there?
go on the top bunk, will she?
No, Chloe will.
No, they both did.
Oh.
Yeah, they both did. Yeah. So I just think we'll just get them two single beds, and I actually think they're going to really love it, which is going to be so cute. But I'm not doing it to rush because of the baby, because I'm happy not to have a nursery, and the baby, you know, my room is big enough to keep the baby in there until she's 15, as Casey said. But yeah, so she will have her own room, and Chloe and Sophie will share, but that's just because we think it'd be really good for them two to share. They sleep all night. Obviously, the baby will wake up in the night. Next question. So do you think the baby will look more like Joel or Sarah, and whose personality do you think it would be the most like out of everyone?
I think Dad's genes are quite strong because it's all of us is at Grace look like Dad.
Yeah, what do you think?
Maybe you, because...
You and me. It'd be you and me look alike, don't we?
But me and Grace are starting to really.
But this is what I was going to say, because as much as you used to look just like Auntie Beth, Joel's sister, but as you're getting older, your face looks more like my family, and like obviously you're starting to look really like Casey.
Oh no.
So I actually think like us
They can
three.
be one OG.
I'm Jericho.
Whereas obviously
the real
Sophie and
GC.
Chloe are just like Dad, right?
Yeah.
So I
Especially
don't know.
Sophie.
I think this all the time because all four girls have all got different coloured hair, all different kinds of hair. Like yours is like blonde, slightly wavy.
Yeah.
Grace is dead straight brown. Sophie's is blonde but really curly, and then Chloe obviously has like a little bit of a ginger tinge.
Ginger tinge.
That's right. That's the right word.
Isn't it tin?
Tinge.
Tinge.
Why is that not the right word? Ginger tinge. That's right. As in, like, she's a bit strawberry blonde. What? Okay.
What else does it rhyme with, Mum?
Dad's not even here to tell me if that's the right word or not. I don't know.
It's ginger, that tone.
Anyway.
And obviously, you two girls have both got brown eyes, and then the two little ones got blonde. So imagine she's
Blonde
blue eyes. What is wrong with me?
I think it would be really pretty if she has dark hair, bright eyes.
Yeah, I would love that if she had like my darker skin colouring, darker hair,
you
and then,
shade it your-
and then Dad's blue
Your
eyes.
body hair like I did. Yeah.
Thanks for that, girl.
Well, you always say it's from you. It's not
Joke.
Yeah, but no, I don't say that on camera. I don't say you get your hairiness from your mum on camera. Thanks for that, guys. And then what about personality? Whose personality do you think?
I think none of yours.
I'm hoping that the baby has more of the personality of like Grace, where she's nice and calm. She was really easy as a baby, rather than Chloe's. Again, all your personalities are so different as well.
Yeah.
So I'm really intrigued to see what she's going to be
Mum's
like.
really intrigued.
Oh, for goodness sakes! What is wrong with you two? Oh, yeah, I wonder. So the question is, are you going to breastfeed or bottle feed? Love you guys so much. Can't wait to meet the little one and find out her name. So I am going to bottle feed.
You're not going to be all natural?
I don't know what to even say to that. Thanks.
Have you not seen them people on TikTok?
No.
They're like, you have to have breastfed, you have to have it, no epidural, no, all natural.
Anyway,
Grace is so natural, she'll probably have her birth in a bush.
What the hell?
To do with nature, Adam and Eve style.
So,
like leaves as a bra. She's
What
so
the
weird.
hell? That's really weird.
we've gone so off topic now. This is
Dig
really
a little
weird.
pit.
This is so weird, girls. Seriously. No, I personally will bottle feed. I've always bottle fed my girls. And I have nothing against bottle or breast, whatever. I genuinely think a fed baby is a happy baby and a happy mum. So the next question is, are you planning on having a home birth or are you going to hospital? So I would have loved to have had a home birth. The only reason, well, I say loved it, I was a little bit nervous when I was thinking about it. We really thought hard about having a home birth. I spoke to my midwife, but unfortunately, because we're just that bit too far from the hospital, they've said that I'm just out of the catchment area, and then my local hospital don't do home
I'm
births.
sure Nan and Gran would love for you to do it there.
They did actually, my Nan did say that. She said I could borrow her house. But then I'm like, where? Because obviously I'd want to be in a birthing pool. Like, where would I put it? Like right in the middle of the front room.
And they always had
Granddad's trying to watch
They always had
TV.
their blinds open as well.
And Nan said, she was like, oh, do you want to be in the bed? I was like, oh gosh, imagine Nan's poor bed like after I've given birth. Like, so yeah. But obviously having a home birth, we really wanted to, because at the hospital at the moment, because of COVID restrictions still, you're only allowed one person, which would only be Dad. And obviously Casey really wanted to be there, which for me was actually really special that you asked. So that's why the only reason I was pushing for a home birth was so that you girls could be there.
At the head end, though, not.
Yeah,
I
no.
know
Yeah.
that.
But
I'd be scared. I would
But
be
not
like,
even necessarily would you have had to been in the room. Like, I wouldn't have expected you to be in the room, but as soon as she's born, you could have then come in and like...
Because even at hospital, we'd have to wait till they come home.
yeah.
Yeah, which is always the day after as well, isn't it? Because I have to stay in for a day. So
But
that...
restrictions could change.
There's one person in the room who just faints.
You think you would be?
I wouldn't faint because I don't faint. But
Yeah. Would you have wanted to be there in the room, or what would you have done? Because you haven't really said very much about it. Obviously, Casey's quite vocal, but you didn't.
I don't know. Because I'm like, probably wouldn't want to watch that.
You'd be
Don't
like, this
that
is
stuff.
boring. I'm going to go and sit and watch TikTok on my phone.
I'd film a TikTok.
Oh my gosh, not with me. Oh, this is a big one. Okay, so life can get so busy, especially when you already have 4 beautiful girls. And not long after giving birth myself, I know it.
Beautiful.
You?
3.
Which one's not beautiful?
Do you think that's necessary?
Okay, anyway, you've put me off. Let me read that again. So, life can get so busy, especially with you already having 4 beautiful girls. And not long after giving birth myself, I know it can be so hard during pregnancy and just in day-to-day life as a family to find the time to make effort to do anything. I'm just wondering how you and Sarah keep your relationship so healthy. You both always seem so happy and both give off such positive energy all the time. Sarah's laugh makes my day every time.
Makes her own laugh.
Yeah, it does. You're so blessed to have such a beautiful family. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really nice. What would you girls say? Like, what would you when
what's
you
the
look at mine
question?
and dad's relationship? How do we make time for each other, and why? Like, why do you
You
think mine
don't.
and dad's relationship is
You
good?
don't. Behind closed doors.
Yeah. Where do you think he is today? Dun, dun, dun. What do you think? What do you? I wonder, like, what you see, like, as our kids, like, our relationship. Like, what do you see?
I heard new fave t-shirt alert.
What?
When I was walking past the door, my friend was round, and my dad was there and with my mum, and he had a new like t-shirt, and he went, "New fave t-shirt alert!" And he didn't know we were walking past. He just sang it to mum.
Go on.
Patience.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Is mine and dad's relationship? Is it serious? Like,
No.
are we serious with
No, it's
each
just a
other?
fling.
No, as in like, oh my goodness. Right, okay, so what I was trying to say is, like, I find for me and dad, we don't take life or each other too seriously. Like, we have a lot of fun, we have a lot of banter.
Yeah.
But then also we're each other's rock. Like, he's my best friend. I'm sure I'm his.
No.
Yeah.
Roland replaced you on that one.
You're right.
You're right.
No, I think it's just really important to make sure you have time for each other, time for yourself, and we work just really well as a team, and we both understand that we
And
both.
Mum goes around tidying up everything after Dad.
Yeah. I think the less I nag, the better our relationship's got. He's probably thinking, Yeah, no, we like to make sure we have date night. Like, we are very, very fortunate that our families are really, really hands-on with the girls. So even as babies, like even my sister already is like, as soon as the baby's born, I want to have her as much as possible. Like, I can't wait to have her. We just make sure that we prioritise our time, and yeah, just does, yeah. So yeah, next question. Have you decided on a name yet?
No.
No.
No one really agrees on anything.
This is what I was saying to Dad the other day, wasn't I? I was like, it's so hard now because every other child before, it's only been me and Joel that's made the decision of the baby's name. Well, now we've got these two. Everything we say, me and Joel were in the car the other day, like talking names, and these two in the back, like, no, no. So I'm like, oh my gosh, we've actually got, there's 4 of us that could decide on a name. It's not just me and Dad. So no, obviously there's a few names that we like, that we've mentioned them before, but we had them for Chloe as well, but obviously we didn't even use them for Chloe.
Yeah.
We then come up with Chloe. So we don't know. We're literally going to wait till the baby is here, see what she looks like, and then decide a name. And hopefully it won't take too long for us, all 4 of us to.
How long is it until you can wait until you have to give them the name?
I think you're allowed up to 6 weeks.
What happens if you don't?
Do they then name
Yeah,
her?
they
Shall we
do.
do that? Shall we do that as a video? We don't name our baby, so we let the government.
Do they actually name
I
the
don't
name?
know. I don't know.
Just get a random generator selector.
I don't know.
Mary.
Okay, this one is for Casey and Grace. So, do Casey and Grace want kids while they're still young, or do they want kids in their 20s or 30s?
Young.
20s and 30s are still young, guys.
Yeah, word. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
20s.
Love you guys. Wish you the best with baby number 5. Okay,
Yeah.
so any
What
thoughts?
do they think then?
Any thoughts on babies?
When I was younger, I always wanted a kid at 19 because I was like, I liked having young parents. I wanted to be a young parent, but now I'm like, I was like 19, 20, and now I'm like, I was 20. I then changed it to like 25, 26, and now I'm like 23. Because just being around all babies just gives me baby fever.
Oh gosh. Maybe I won't get this baby out.
But it just depends, do you know what I mean? Because everyone thinks around 23, but then when it gets to it, you might feel not ready, you might not even have met someone. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, I don't want to
because you get the ick so easily.
No, but I don't want to just like, because you don't want to rush that, because then like you want to also spend time like traveling and going out and partying while you can.
True.
Yeah, I want a kid. I used to want a kid when I was 18, literally a year ago. I wanted a kid when I was 18.
Did you?
Yeah, and then
Mum,
Do
Now
you
such
think
a
that's, do you
bad
think that's because I was a young mum as well? Or
yeah,
so do you still think that? Because you said a
No,
year
I
ago, but
don't
what do you
know.
think now?
I don't know, like 20.
I would definitely say there's no rush. Like, as much as for me, it definitely obviously suited. It was great for me, and I would never have changed it. I've said it before, but I definitely wouldn't rush it. And I don't think there's any. I think once you're in a good relationship, the fact that me and Dad are still together, and you know that we've got all of you guys together, like, it's happy and it's worked out. But there's a lot of 18-year-olds that it's not the same story, and they're living a really hard life. Like, so
Yeah.
just, yeah. Does Casey and Grace think that they won't have such a good relationship with the babies seeing that they're older?
No. I think everyone can guess what I'm going to say.
You
Me
think
and
that-
Chloe had the biggest age gap out of everyone. And I think with that, Chloe, I think I'm like closest with Chloe. Because like, I think because our personalities are so similar. And like,
You're both
because I
attention-seeking.
influence her being cheeky because I find it funny, I think we get on.
You do.
Like that.
It's really sweet.
And also, I feel like you always get on, like the oldest and the youngest, I feel like that's just like, but then Chloe's not the youngest anymore. She's not going to be. But I don't think it really influences it that much. Like, maybe when you get older and you're not living in the house, obviously, it'd probably be different.
Yeah.
And I'd probably be closer with Grace. But I think because me and Grace are so close in age, not as much, we used to argue a lot.
I feel like
made
now
us not
you
as
two-
close, and we
your
are close
relationship
now.
now is really good, I feel.
Yeah.
You've
When
gone
we
past that.
Because that now, because obviously I've matured, and then I was waiting for Grace to mature so we wouldn't argue.
She was just waiting for you. That's
Yeah,
it. She was,
come on, Grace.
Your relationship is better now because she was waiting for you. That's
Yeah.
kind, isn't it?
Just wait. Don't worry, Grace. I didn't go anywhere.
And what about you? What do
Yeah.
you think?
I don't really know, because I don't think there's going to be, it's like, not their kid, because you have such much, I can't speak, tongue twisting. There's so much difference. It's not like they're your little bickering
Yeah.
sister, like, as in like, because it's such a big age difference. They're younger than you, so you treat them
Yeah.
like your younger sister.
Yeah, yeah. As in you won't have the arguments. It's
Yeah.
you get the nice bits. Yeah, I feel like because of like just the way you two have been so fully involved in this pregnancy, obviously it's been completely different. Like Chloe, obviously was that bit younger, But this pregnancy, I feel like this baby's gonna have like 3 mums. I feel like you two are gonna, you're probably not gonna change the poob nappies. But like, I just feel because you're older, I think you'll take more of that like looking after big sister role. And what's nice is that us as a family is all really close. What are the main teachings or morals you want your little ones to take through life with them?
Live, love, love.
I think the first thing is to treat others how you want to be treated, obviously to be kind.
Yeah, when Dad used to drop us to school, he'd always say like, oh, have fun, be kind. So it's like, do have fun, don't just be like there and being kind. You have to have fun still.
Yeah, of course, like that, and that's exactly, I think, what we want. We want the girls to have fun. Laughter is a huge part of our lives, isn't it? Like, so we always want you to
don't be serious.
definitely have fun. Don't have to be don't take life too seriously. Don't take yourselves too seriously. We just want them to be kind, nice girls. So I think that's what we've got. So yeah. So does Joel like being a father to all girls?
No, he went to go get milk, like.
He disappears
Like, he just
all the
hasn't come
time.
back.
We don't know where he is. Jokes. He actually really does. A lot of people, especially when I was pregnant again, like with this baby, a lot of people actually asked him like, do you want a boy? Or they'd say to me, oh, I bet Joel really wants a boy, doesn't he? And I was like, no, like he genuinely doesn't mind. Like he loves being a dad to you girls. Like I think it really suits him. I genuinely think he prefers women's company as well. Like if there was a group of girls and a group of boys, he would go and gossip with the girls. Like so personally, yes.
It's okay, Mum. He's hanging out with girls.
It's okay. They're normally my friends, so it's okay. No, I think he absolutely adores his girls and he loves being a dad to girls, and he is actually a really great dad.
These are your girls.
Little message to Joel, I actually think you are an amazing dad to your girls, so love you lots. Anyway, next one. Are you going to get a new car so you can fit everyone in? So we've actually been looking at cars, and Joel obviously would really like to get a Tesla, and I would like to get the Land Rover. I've got the Discovery Sport, and it's just that little bit too small in the boot, but the Discovery itself has got a bigger boot, so if the big girls needed to get in the boot, then they could. So we're not sure. We're not rushing out to get one just yet because my car is 7 seats, so it will do, because like I said, me and Joel can't decide
And I can
what
drive
to
next
get.
year.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll get myself like a smaller car, and then you can just drive them
Absolutely not.
everywhere.
I'm going to get a 2-seater on purpose.
So we will get a new car, just obviously not sure which one yet. What is one thing Sarah loves about being pregnant and one thing she doesn't?
I can think of a dozen.
My dozen is actually it's something that makes me feel very insecure, and I know I'm going to absolutely hate it, but towards the end of the pregnancy, thanks, my nose swells. And I actually hated the video of Chloe's birthing vlog. At the time we filmed it, we wasn't really doing YouTube, and Joel kind of filmed it, and then when it was Chloe's first birthday, he put it out, and when I watch it back, honestly, I absolutely hate it. It's obviously something my body goes through, and I accept it, and we laugh about it, and
I thought first dozen was going to say when the baby puts its foot in your rib.
Oh, yeah.
And then
it makes me jump. It still makes me jump, even though I've had 5 babies. Getting kicked in the ribs, or like an elbow, or we saw a leg, didn't we?
and the bum had the baby's bum was right out.
I'm like,
and you could feel it.
One thing I love, gosh, I genuinely love being pregnant. I feel like it's just such a blessing, and
You get waited on more.
but really, who? I'd love to know who waits on me.
I can't drive, I'm pregnant.
Daddy's driving more.
Oh
I'm
no,
pregnant,
actually no, your excuse was I'm tired.
Can you put the flowers in the vase, please? I'm too tired.
Yeah.
And you got new flowers.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I was exhausted that day. Okay, next question. Did you find this pregnancy harder or easier? I've actually found it so much easier. The fact that I'm now 31 weeks and I still feel great. I'm sleeping. Yeah, I've touch wood, hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. I'm feeling really, really good. Still got my energy. Definitely think it's got to be easier. I think in the beginning I did have a bit of morning sickness, the feeling of nausea, and that was hard in the beginning. But I'm the sort of person I like to just get on with things, and I don't really moan about things, do I? And I just get on with it. So Okay, next question. Oh my gosh, do you realise Casey will be 30 to 31 when the baby is 16?
I'll actually be 32 when the baby's 16.
So we did mention it the other day. Listen, all I can say
Like,
is that
imagine
it's
me
good.
right now having an older sister that's 32. That's literally like you.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, no, I'm 35.
Yeah, take away 3 years
Mad.
plus a difference.
Quick maths.
That is mad. Okay, guys, so that's all the questions. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.